Hey, my name is Sabina Jeresic, and for this audio story, I decided to interview two of my teammates. I thought that would be the best idea because my previous slideshow was showing my journey and how I accepted full ride for Arkansas State University. So I thought it would be a good idea to interview two of my international teammates so they can talk a little bit more about themselves, about their childhood, how they grew up and start playing tennis, and how they decided to accept full ride for Arkansas State University as well.
My name is Anita Detlava, and I am from Latvia. Latvia is a very small country in the Western Europe. We only have about 1.8 million people living there, so we're pretty small, but I'm always proud to say that I'm from there. We have our own language, and we have a lot of traditions that are just from my country, so I'm always proud to say. I come from quite a small town that's 40 minutes away from the capital, Latvia, which is Riga. I started playing tennis. I got my first tennis racket for my first birthday, and of course I didn't really understand what tennis is back then, but my parents really kind of put me into it, and I started also playing tennis when I was 3 years old, and started playing competition when I was like 7, and then tennis has really helped me get a lot of places in my life, because after high school I went to study in London in a high school there, and I went to a tennis academy there, and that was the reason why I went to London. So after studying 2 years in London, I moved to America. I got there because of me being in a tennis academy, and I played a lot of international tournaments. I went to a lot of different countries also because of tennis, and I've basically been to all continents in the world because of playing tennis tournaments. So then when I moved to America, I went to study in Florida for 2 years. That was one of the greatest experiences of my life. I loved it there, the weather and everything, and I met a lot of new friends from different countries like Venezuela and Puerto Rico and everything. And so I really loved Florida. But then I was going to a junior college, so that was only for 2 years. And after that, I had to transfer to a new college. And Arkansas State really gave me a great offer, and the coach seemed very nice. So I had to take the advantage of it, and that's why I transferred here. And I don't regret my decision at all. And it's always great to travel. Advantages of studying abroad are definitely very great in America, because especially if you're an athlete, in my country, and I feel like in most of the European countries, there's not really a lot of support for athletes or like student athletes. If you're trying to get an education and also play sport in a high level, it's very hard to find a good program to get into, and that's actually affordable because there's usually no scholarships or financial support. So America is great for that because they accept international students, and they allow us to join the programs that normal American students can join. And because of playing tennis, I got a very great scholarship. I have my school paid for, and I also get extra spending money, and I have a place to live, so I'm very grateful for that.
Thank you, Anita.
My name is Berta Masdeva Masip. I'm from Spain, Barcelona, and I grew up in Catalonia. In my hometown is called Teià. I don't live in the city. I live like 30 minutes away from Barcelona, which is pretty nice. And I've been playing tennis since I was 3 years old, but I started competing at a high level when I was probably 9 or 10. I've been playing tennis my whole life because I really like it. And what made me come to the USA, it was that I have the opportunity to study at a university and compete tennis at a high level, because if I stayed in Spain, I wouldn't have this opportunity because they don't have this kind of colleges there. So that was the main reason I came to study to the US. Also, I think it's a great opportunity for me because I get to learn a new language, meet people from all around the world. I also make connections, and I think it's a great opportunity for me, and I had to take advantage of it. And tennis helped me with it. One of the differences between the US and Spain is the courts. The courts in Spain are red clay, and in the US are hardcore, and this is could be a handicap for some people, but it's actually playing in the US helps me because the way I play tennis is better in hardcore than clay court, and I thought I would never play hardcore, but I actually like it more than clay court.
Well, thank you so much, Berta.
You're welcome.